Wow, check out this beautiful, beautiful classic car. It's a new for 2024. For 2024, it's 143 out of 250. It is from the Rod Squad, 5 out of 5. So they're done for the year, I guess, because I haven't seen the other ones. It's a Hirohata Merc. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly because I have no idea. It's based off of a real car that was born in 1952 in Linwood, California. The designer was George Barris and Mercury, the company. It took 97 days for the Barris brothers to create this award-winning and trend-setting custom 1951 Mercury, radically modified from bumper to bumper. It's one of the most influential customs ever built. All right, so that's a little history behind the car itself. Let's take the toy version of the car out. Let's take a little look at it. Oh, I like that color on the bottom. All right, so the color on the bottom is the same as the color. I thought that was painted at first, but no, it's the actual molding there. That's a cool way of doing it. All right, so we can be made in Malaysia, 2023. And of course, that number right there, unless this is a repaint, it's gonna be the same as on the back end. It is. So the HRY 69 is the first printing of this. It's also on the card. So if they do another color, it'll still have that number on the bottom, but that number will be different. From what I've observed, from what I can tell. And I don't know if that background's going to bleach out the thing because the sun's starting to come over the trees now. All right, let me clean this down a little bit. There we go. All right, so we got a, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a avocado color, I guess. A nice little avocado color. Almost a pearl finish to it. Got that chrome bumper. So we got some sandwiches thing going here. The bottom is a nice shade of, I think it's almost like a teal, and avocado on top. So the top is the, yeah, it's metal, but it's a very, very not hard metal. Let me put it that way. There's some paint on the front where the headlights are. The chrome right here is the sandwich piece in the middle that makes up the seats, which is really interesting. Who would want to sit on a chrome seat? Not me. I wish the doors open. They almost look like they do. So there are 4 layers. The top layer is the, gosh, that's a really weird metal. It's almost like a plasticky metal. You can tell from the paint that it's metal, but man, it's so close to plastic. There's a clear layer. There's a chrome layer, which comes out in the back and front. And too bad the clear doesn't go out in the front where the lights are. That'd be kind of cool. And then we have this, I'm not sure exactly what color that is. It's not quite teal. It's more of a, it's really hard to describe. I'm not very good with colors anyway because I'm a dude, and I'm an artist, so I can pick out colors more than like the average guy, but I still have my limitations, especially what to name them. I can just tell there's a difference. There's also an emblem right here, so there is a little bit of a tempo. There's the gray paint right there. It's a nice looking car. It's got the white walls right here. That's cool. Huh? You don't see those every day. And of course, this has got the wheel cover in the back. So let's see if it can park nicely. Good. So it's, I guess I'm on a hill. I didn't notice that. I did when I put the car here and it rolled on its own. So obviously it's a good roller. But this is the kind of car you want to put out in front of like a diorama with a 1950s cafe. There is a guy on, I want to say Instagram or maybe it was some other thing, that he shows you how he does it. He has like a table he brings out and he sits in front of a cafeteria or like a 50s cafe or whatever. And he puts all of his cars, which are bigger than these. I think they're like more than 118 scales. He puts them on there and the table looks like a diorama on top of it. It looks like a parking lot, like an asphalt parking lot. And he gets at the angle with the camera and it's like he's doing some camera magic there where it looks like all those cars are parked at the cafeteria, or the cafe. So I think that's a cool idea. I like that idea. Yeah, this is a pretty car. I really like the colors to it and everything. Very different, very classic. Not my first pick of a classic car, but definitely I would not turn it down. And these cars were really solid made. Back in the 50s, they didn't make everything out of plastic like they do now. I mean, if you got in a car wreck, they would just clean your face off the dashboard and sell it again. I mean, you know, that's how sturdy these things were. Well, y'all have a great day, and let me know if this is one you picked up for your collection.